So here comes a quick tip for all the Mixpre owners out there and all the people that have a Polywav file and want to split that into separate tracks. What is a Polywav file? A Polywav is a WAV file that has more than 2 tracks in it. So it would have 3 or 5 or 8 tracks in the same file. And the sound devices Mixpre does not have any option to give us separate files for each microphone track. And also, like in my case, if you want to edit the files in Isotope RX, then you can't open it in the standard version. The standard version would only accept a stereo file, and the advanced version costs probably as much as a second-hand Mixpre. So I looked for a different solution, and with my friend Claude here, I found one that works really nice. You just select the files in the Finder, split them up the way you like with a quick action. So let me put on my trusty headphones and I'll show you how it works. So at first we need to install FFMPEG, which is an amazing tool for editing audio and video files. It's like a Swiss Army knife, and it allows us to audit 32-bit files without losing any quality, and also to keep all the metadata with it. So therefore open terminal and paste this PG. The brew means that you install it via Homebrew, which is basically like a package manager for terminal. If you have Homebrew not installed, you can grab it here with this command. And then you run Automator and choose new document, and you're gonna choose quick action. My Mac operating system is in German, but it's pretty similar in English. So you hit quick action and then you choose what it's gonna receive, and it's gonna receive audio files in Finder. Choose Finder here. If you want, you can choose a little icon or even some color for it if you feel like. And then in the library you choose shell script and just hit double click, and then you have this option to paste the shell script here. So this will basically create like a Finder workflow that you can trigger this shell script from Finder. And then you copy this code that I put you in a document and put it in here. And then hit save. And you can just give it a title, the one you want. I just put Mixpre Splitter Custom. Hit save. So here in this folder I have 4 recordings. The first one is a stereo file. The second one is a 7-track Polywav file. The third one is a 5-track, and the fourth one is a 3-track. So for example, I want to use the 3-track recording and split it up all into separate mono files. I'd right click quick action, and I choose my Mixpre splitter workflow that I saved earlier. It should show up here the moment you save it. And here's this dialog where that helps you to choose how you want to split it up. So if I want to make it mono, I can just type in mono, hit enter, and it will create 3 different tracks, which are all in mono. If I want to now use this 5-track recording here and split up the first 2 tracks into stereo, which is the left and right mix of my Mixpre, and then track 3, track 4, track 5 as separate mono files, I again can open my splitter workflow. I can choose how I want to assign each track. So if I enter 2, that means the first and the second track are going to be put together to one stereo track. If I had then 1, that means the third track is gonna be a mono track, and another one, that means the fourth track is going to be mono as well, and another one, that means the fifth track is going to be mono as well. And then I hit OK, and there you have it. You have like a stereo track, and then you have just mono tracks. There is also some ways to make it a bit faster, or if you do batch workflows, you can also choose various files and hit quick action custom. If you just want to extract the left and right stereo mix from the Mixpre, which is channel 1 and 2, you can just hit 2. And then you don't have to add anything anymore. Everything after is going to be split up into mono. So if you don't add any additional figures, all the channels that come after that are going to be split up into mono channels. And so like this, you can also do like a whole batch workflow, even if the files have like a different amount of channels. And since one very common workflow for me is exactly that, I want to extract the first and second channel as the stereo mix separately, and then I have all the other tracks that come after that I want to have as mono tracks. For that I built like a specific workflow that doesn't need a dialog. So I called it Mixpre splitter extract left right, and if I hit that, then the channel 1 and 2 will be extracted as left right, and channel 3 is going to be mono and all the channels after that as well. So this is also in the document, and if you like, you can just create a second workflow like I did here with just this action happening. Also, as you can see, all the metadata is being preserved. If I open this here, I have my Mixpre serial number and all the description, and the other ones is also keeping all the metadata. Yeah, so I hope that was helpful to you, and if you have any questions, just put it down in the comments below. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful day.